When you are looking at kind of the overall technology landscape today, what are some of the areas that you believe AI could help with? Have you already been exploring those and have you implemented anything in the business?
Yeah. So first and foremost with AI, there's a lot that we can do with pattern recognition. We're in a position today where we have great data visibility across our practices. And we also have great visibility into what the insurance carriers are reimbursing us for the treatments that our doctors are providing. Embedded in there, there's always opportunities where, as we know, insurance carriers don't always pay what they're supposed to. Some of that's because of them, and some of that's because of us, right? Because we don't do the things the right way. And so you can do pattern recognition to look for those patterns, see things change, and say, hey, look, do we have a change in staff? And so there's an education opportunity, or is that carrier maybe changing their reimbursement strategy and did something that we didn't know? And so we have to go after and figure those things out. A lot around that. And also we use that to help compare our practices and see patterns in what's going on inside the practices. Yeah. So then we can have conversations with the doctors about, this is what we see in your practice. What can we be doing differently? We're doing that today. And so I think that kind of AI adoption is very easy, right? Because it's very behind the scenes to some extent. There are now more complex rules, things we can do to kind of eliminate variation in the way the operations work, controls, and how do we just try to standardize a little bit more, systematize around the edges. And so there are tools and technologies that we're considering. And on the patient experience, it's streamlining that whole first 5-minute encounter. I look at it and say the first 3 minutes are on the phone. The next 2 minutes are when that patient walks in. How can AI help ensure that first 5 minutes of impression, 3 and 2, are the best they can possibly be? Because if I nail that first 5 minutes, I help that patient through their anxiety, get them to a good place. And then once it's in the doctor's hands, I know they're going to have a great outcome. That part's awesome because the surgeons do great work.
How open-minded are the surgeons to enacting change or implementing new processes or changing the operations within the practice? And how do you go about executing that change management?